Hi guys, this is the admin tutorial for the tax return status bar. It is fairly straightforward and simple. The tax return status bar informs our clients via their client side that their tax return is underway and kind of where it is in the process. This exclamation point is used to transmit questions or missing information to the client. To adjust anything on the tax status bar, we have to use the admin side of the portal. We know that it's the admin side because it's blue here. Under the taxes heading, we go to tax current status, tax return status, and we can use the drop down menu to indicate on the bar where we're at. Right now we're at data entry. And if we have missing or we have a question for the client, missing information, anything like that, this is the header box, and then this is the text box. And just make sure anytime you change anything from the status to a new question that you hit update status. If the tax return is complete, we can go to inactivate. When the tax return starts, we need to go to activate. So we can turn it off and on using these radio buttons. Again, after you hit update status, it'll go over to the client side. One important piece of this is we must make sure this at all times matches what we have in Drake from a status perspective. So if we have a tax return that is actually to CPA review or the draft sent, but we're sitting back here at data entry, it's going to be very confusing to the client. So anytime you change the status in Drake, you need to have this admin panel up already and be changing the status here too. The more that these match, the easier it will be for the client to understand where they're at in the process. If you have any questions about this, let me know or let the Client Connection know. The Client Connection can probably help you make sure that your statuses are up to date. She'll be reviewing periodically, but ultimately it's the tax preparer, the tax accountant's job to make sure that these statuses are up to date until they're handed off to the right here where we get into the payment due and ready to e-file sides. This is where the pod manager and the CPA need to make sure that we're getting these pieces updated. So it's a team effort, but that's the functionality of the tax return status bar. If you have any questions, let me know, let the Client Connection know.